this video, I will show you the best AI video generators right now. You will find AI text to video generators, AI avatar makers, AI presentation generators, AI video colorizers, and heck, you can even clone yourself with AI to speak any language you want with one of the tools I'm about to show you in this video.
Un sitio web es una agregación estructurada de recursos digitales, alojados en un servidor y al que se accede a través de la World Wide Web.
Hello, my name is Arturialli. I gave a shot to this awesome AI product because I saw a YouTube video that showed me epic results. For your convenience, I have left links to every single one of these products and to their free trials and best deals in the description. To be up to date with the state-of-the-art in AI video generation, this is the only video you need to watch. And we've got a lot to cover, so let's get started. As the first tool on this list, we have InVideo AI v3.0. This is the best pure text to video generator that I have ever seen. It allows you to create natural looking and smoothly flowing animations from simple text inputs, such as kittens playing in the field. So all you need to do is use your imagination and let the AI take care of the rest. Let me show you an example clip that I just created with it.
Oh, hello there. I'm Old Hoot and I watch over this magical field. Every sunset the young animals come out to play. Oh, look at them go.
Isn't it incredible? It has the narrator, it has a nice voiceover, it has a script, it is consistent, nothing looks funky or out of place, and it's also not just a 1-second clip, but it's a full-blown 1-minute video. And you can actually use this tool to create over 4 minutes of videos. And the best part is that this tool also allows you to customize your videos. So if there is one section of the video that you're not 100% satisfied with, you can just tell the AI what you want it to change there and it will take care of the rest. For example, I told the AI to make my clip a bit more dramatic towards the ending. But before I show you what happened then, let me show you how to use this tool and how to create those awesome AI videos. Now the first thing you need to do is head over to InVideo.io and choose the v3.0 model. Right now there is a button over here, but if you don't find it and if you want to, you can just click the link in the description, because there you will find a direct up-to-date link to this page right here. Here you see some of these example videos that the community has created. So there are other people on the platform and they have decided to share their creations, and here you get a first impression of what kind of content you can create with a tool like this. So now it is time to sign up to this service to create our own version. And once again, I will be using Google to sign up just to save me from the hassle of having to remember a new password. Then just give your workspace a name and answer these basic questions. After you have signed up, you have this chat box where you can tell the AI exactly what you want to see. That is, what kind of video you want it to create. And here you're going to use this v3.0 model, which is the newest model, which gives you these epic results. So let's try something like create a Disney style movie with cute animals playing in the field. And as you can see, I only used like 80 characters, but you can use over 30 to 1,000 characters, which basically means that you can create like a 5,000 word script if you want to. But let's create a video for now. And here you can see the AI working in progress. So first it analyzed my text, and then it's thinking about the movie it is going to create. And this is a clever little trick that the InVideo team has done here. So after you have specified all the things, after the AI has thought about the video, and after you have waited for 5 minutes, it is going to ask you to pay for the service. In this case, I want 60 seconds of generative credits, and that is $35 per month. So we're going to click on continue. And now the AI started to render the video after I made the payment, and this can take a really good while, so I actually recommend you clicking this notify when ready and turn on your notifications so that you don't have to wait here, because it can easily take like 20-30 minutes or even an hour if you have a long video. Now we just need to wait until the video is ready, and then I'll show you the results. And now the AI generated video is ready, and it's time for me to play it for you. And I'm not going to do it here, but I'm going to download the video instead, and I will show you the full screen version of it.
Oh, hello there. I'm Old Hoot and I watch over this magical field. Every sunset the young animals come out to play. Oh, look at them go. There's Skippy the squirrel, Daisy the fawn and little Pom-Pom the raccoon. But wait, who's that hiding in the tall grass? It's Timmy, the shy little rabbit. Oh my, Daisy has spotted Timmy. She's inviting him to play. Poor Timmy looks so nervous. The others are encouraging him to come out. Look at that. Timmy's taking a small hop forward. He's doing it. Timmy's joining the game. As the sun sets, they're all playing together now. How wonderful. And that, my dear friends, is the magic of our little field at sunset.
Well, that is an insane video. So I think that these have once again taken a massive leap forward. So I thought that I would probably be able to create like a 5-second clip that makes some sense and where only like a couple of things are looking unnatural. But this was like a full-on 1-minute video with a nice voiceover, nice soothing music, and nice plot. Even the animations and stuff, everything made sense, so it didn't look unnatural or it didn't look funky, similar to what all these other AI-generated videos that I have seen have looked like. So this was pretty incredible. And one thing I also like about this tool is that it not only renders you this video, but you can also edit it. So you can basically give it a comment to edit. For example, we can tell it to be a bit more dramatic in the end. And also we can click on the edit button. So here you can control over these individual chapters and individual sections of the video to make those more accurate based on what you want to have. Let's try this. So be a bit more dramatic in the end, and let's click generate. And after waiting for about like 5 to 10 minutes, the AI has rendered this new version of this video. And once again, let me download it for you so that I can show you a full version and full screen version without watermarks and with the highest quality.
Oh, hello there. I'm Old Hoot and I watch over this magical field. Every sunset the young animals come out to play. Oh, look at them go. There's Skippy the squirrel, Daisy the fawn and little Pom-Pom the raccoon. But wait, who's that hiding in the tall grass? It's Timmy, the shy little rabbit. Oh my, Daisy has spotted Timmy. She's inviting him to play. Poor Timmy looks so nervous. The others are encouraging him to come out. Look at that. Timmy's taking a small hop forward. He's doing it. Timmy's joining the game. As the sun sets, they're all playing together now. How wonderful. And that, my dear friends, is the magic of our little field at sunset. A place where dreams come true and friendships blossom. Until next time, may your days be filled with magic.
I really like it. So even though the change took like 5 to 10 minutes to do, and even though the change is subtle, it still clearly changed the tone. So towards the end, it's not just saying like, that's the end of it, this is our friendly field or whatever it said, but it's also saying things like, that is the friendly field where the friendships blossom and may your day be filled with magic. And something like that, where you clearly have this kind of sensation of a transition coming up. So you could kind of switch this scene into something a bit more dramatic. Then as the next tool on this list, we have HeyGen AI. And this tool allows you to create a perfect clone of yourself. And this clone talks in any language you want fluently, which is absolutely insane. So for example, here is an original clip of me talking. Hello, my name is Arttur Jalli. And here is a HeyGen AI generated clip of me talking fluently in Spanish.
Un sitio web es una agregación estructurada de recursos digitales, alojados en un servidor y al que se accede a través de la World Wide Web.
Isn't that crazy? It is 100% accurate, and it looks exactly like me, and it's all AI. Well, now let me show you how to use this awesome product. So to get started, head over to this page called HeyGen.com. And by the way, if you want to get started easily, just activate your free trial with my partner link that you can find in the description or at the top comment of this video. The first thing you need to do is sign up for free. I'm going to use Google to sign up just to save me from the hassle of having to remember yet another password. And once you have signed up, click on this avatar icon on the top right corner. So it says that this allows you to build a digital avatar that mirrors your appearance and voice. So let's click on Get Started here. I'm going to use the still avatar because I'm sitting here at the office space and I want to create an AI clone that resembles me while I'm speaking here at the office while sitting at the chair. Then you can check the instructions. I prefer text instructions. Here are the requirements. You need to record a couple of minutes of yourself talking, because otherwise the AI wouldn't be able to resemble or replicate what you're doing while you're talking. 2 to 5 minutes of footage. You need to use a high resolution camera. This is, well, basically you can do this with your mobile device because these days those cameras are very good. And please look at the camera directly. Remember to pause between sentences. So for instance, if I was now training the AI, I would talk like this. Hello. My name is Artturi Jalli. I gave a shot to this awesome AI product, and then just use those generic gestures and keep your hands below your chest and you're good to go. So this way the AI is able to extract as much information and as much features and characteristics from you as possible. So this is basically yourself introducing you to the AI so that it can then perfectly clone yourself to it. So once you understand these instructions, let's click on next step. And here you have two options. So if you're just looking to get started and testing things around, you can click on this record with webcam and you can record a short 30-second clip of yourself talking. But I highly recommend using this upload footage feature where you actually upload up to 5 minutes of yourself talking, because at least when I tried this for the first time, this gave me way better results than this quick feature. So we're also going to click on this one. And right now I'll pause this video because I will record myself for a while. Okay, so now I'm done with the recording. And now I can just drag and drop the video here, and then it actually asks me to make sure that my face is visible at all times. There are pauses between sentences, you're looking directly into the camera, and the environment is well lit. And lastly, it asks me if I want to keep the ambient sounds in my recording. Well, let's keep it for now because there are some ambient, very silent noise that this device and these lights around me are making. So my footage looks good, and then we can just click next. And now this part is a bit surprising to most, but I think that this is super useful because at this stage the AI is making sure that you're not misusing this technology. That is, you are not creating clones of somebody else without their permission. So right now it actually asks me to record via a webcam just to double check that it's truly me who sent that clip where I was talking, and to make sure that I'm not trying to replicate or clone somebody else. So it asks me to select my language, and then it asks me to read this out loud. And now I'm going to turn on my camera and microphone, and we're going to allow, let's do it this time, and we're going to start the recording. I, Artturi Jalli, hereby allow HeyGen to use the footage of me to build a HeyGen avatar for use on the HeyGen platform. For safety purposes, this is the passcode, EMJI. Okay, and right now my consent has been accepted, so the AI was capable of recognizing that okay, it is me who was in that original clip, and it's also me talking directly with the webcam and through the microphone. So now I can click on submit, and right now it will start to upload my training footage video. And this is a quick process, it's only going to take like 15 seconds, but then the AI will start to render my replica, and that will take a brief moment. You can actually see the process here. So if you head back to this page, your dashboard, you can click on the left hand side where it says avatars, and you can click on this. For example, here's my avatar. You can click on that and you can see that, for example, for me it's 20% ready, and I have been waiting for like 3 minutes or something like that. I can close this window because the rendering is taking place on their server, so you don't have to keep your computer open. You can do whatever you want They will let you know via email automatically once the AI avatar is ready, so then you can come back and use it. Alrighty, and after about 15 minutes, here is my AI avatar. And here it actually allows me to check my avatar. So this is the first impression, and this is AI, remember that.
Hey, Arturi, your instant avatar is ready. Try creating videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy.
That's so awesome. Well, my voice isn't like 100% accurate, and it sounds a bit monotonous, probably because the recording was like that as well, because it's unnatural to speak like that. But yeah, it looks exactly like me. This is so crazy. Even though I have done this before, I think that this is actually so much better than what it was like 8 months ago or so. Wow, I'll be having so much fun with this. So yeah, once you have clicked on those buttons, you can actually click on this Create with AI Studio. Let's do a landscape video, and now it will use your AI avatar in the view. And then here on the left hand side, I can paste or I can write any text I want, and my AI avatar will say that out loud. So for example, let's do this text that I just whipped up quickly. And for me, it says that voice unavailable. Let's actually see.
A website is a structured aggregation of digital resources, hosted on a server and accessed via the World Wide Web. It operates through...
Yeah, so it's clearly playing the voice. I don't know why it's saying that voice is unavailable, but I can still click on that. I can click on this. And yeah, okay. So if you see that the voice is not available, just click on it and activate your voice. It's with your name, if you want to use your name, of course. And you can actually, here you can choose your accent. And what's really cool about this is that you can also translate this. So you can do, let's say, for example, let's target Spanish. Let's do Spain. And it has translated my text. And let's click on apply. And now you can see that it's saying these things that I just typed in here in Spanish instead of in English. And now if I click on play, I should hear myself talking in Spanish, which is insane.
Y al que se accede a través de la World Wide Web.
So if you're happy with what your text says here, and if you're happy with all these accents and your voice and stuff like that, then you can just click on preview here. So now it should read this piece of content out loud in my voice. And please pay attention to what it says here. Avatar animation is available after submitting. So when I click on this preview button,
un sitio web es una agregación estructurada de recursos digitales, alojados en un servidor.
You can see that my voice is playing, but I am not moving my lips and nothing is moving. And that is simply because it takes resources to render your animation. So that's not something that is going to happen in real time, because it takes the AI a lot of effort to put that video together. So this one only allows you to preview, basically preview without you moving around and talking. So you can preview everything. If you're doing presentations, you can do those slideshow previews. You can do everything, but you cannot see your AI avatar moving before you have actually rendered the animation. And because in this case I'm trying to record this short clip that allows me to play this kind of a talking head style video, this preview is not much of a use for me. So just keep that in mind. If you're not seeing yourself moving, or if you're not seeing yourself talking here, that is completely normal. That's going to only happen after you have rendered this scene with AI. So right now I'm going to click on submit, and I'll go with these default settings. I will click submit again. And only after a couple of minutes I have this 25-second video of me. And please remember, what you're about to see right now is AI. So even though this looks exactly like me, this is not me. This is the AI doing the talking. So let's actually play the video, and I will put it full screen.
Un sitio web es una agregación estructurada de recursos digitales, alojados en un servidor y al que se accede a través de la World Wide Web. Funciona a través de un nombre de dominio que sirve como dirección de navegación. Al acceder,
this is AI, can you imagine?
Y reproduce el código subyacente como HTML, CSS y JavaScript, y lo traduce en una interfaz de usuario interactiva.
That's pretty much exactly what I look like. So there is no way for you to tell that it is not me. It's a perfect clone. And the only thing I would say that kind of gives it away is that my voice is a bit too monotonous compared to what it is in the real world. But once again, that might be due to the fact that I recorded it in an unnatural way. where the AI asked me to do this kind of a recording where I had those pauses and stuff like that. Then also my movements are not as fluid as in the real world, so it's doing like a lot of these little very generic movements just to keep it alive, but it's not doing stuff like this or something like this that I might do when I talk. So that kind of also gives it away. But if you were just looking at it, if you didn't know me well, you wouldn't be able to tell that it's not me. Probably you that you're watching cannot tell any differences between the real me and the AI me. This is incredible. If you want to, you can download it by clicking this download button, or you can also edit it as a new video if you're not happy with what you see. So yeah, that's it. That's how you create an AI clone for yourself in just like 20 minutes with AI for free. I'm still blown away by this technology. I think that this was so much worse like 8 months ago, and even 8 months ago I was blown away because this was so new, and I wouldn't believe this to be possible in like the next decade or so. Then as the next AI video generator, we have Synthesia. Synthesia allows you to create those professional presentations such as marketing videos or even educational content. With this tool, you don't need to be in front of a camera ever again in your life. If you use it the right way, this can be a game changer money saver for your business. For example, here's a clip that I created using Synthesia.
Welcome to How to Make Sales. This slideshow will share proven strategies to attract customers, close deals, and grow your revenue. Let's dive in.
Now, let me show you how this awesome tool works and how it can save your time and money. Alrighty, so here's what the Synthesia webpage looks like. So the first thing we need to do is get started for free. So we can click on this button. It will then give you an option to activate your free trial, then sign up. Alrighty, and once you have signed up and answered your questions, you can start to create your first video. So for example, let's do like a sales training video. I can click on the sales training here and click on start creating. And then you need to tell the AI what you want to make the video about. So for example, you can click on this shuffle prompt to get these different inputs for the AI. So this is basically the part where you tell the AI exactly what you want to do in similar words and text, as if you were talking to a real professional video maker. So we can click on this shuffle button as many times as we want to trigger these different AI prompts here. And for example, here it says structure video used as intro, come on policy update regarding work from anywhere program. Well, let's actually roll with this. And then the audience, we can also describe this to the AI. So for example, here it says sales teams, let's say beginner sales teams looking to grow the user base. And here you're once again letting the AI know what kind of a training session you wanted to create to cater towards this specific audience. And then if you have a Word document or a PDF file where you have some information that you want to share in your presentation, you can also drag and drop it here. So you can click on this button to activate or to select a file from your computer. But we're going to skip that for now because I just want to show you what this is capable of doing. So let's do create video. And this lands you to the video assistant page. And right now it is starting to create, or it's actually already writing these AI scenes for the training video. So as you can see, it is putting together text here in real time, and it is labeling these scenes with a number. So there we have scene number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, and so on. And then on the left-hand side, we have this prompt that we use to create this video. We have this template. So for example, here we can click already. Yeah, it says Christmas because we have Christmas coming around. But we can click on these templates to choose a different presenter and a different layout. So for example, I like this one that we have here, but I think that this one right here looks even cooler. So we can use that as a template to make the presentation look different. If I choose the template, I'm going to see these different slides that are just examples. And then if I like this, for example, these ones that I see here, I can just click on use template. And then we can specify the duration of this training session. So for example, here we have the length of the scene. And right now on the right hand side, we have 8 scenes. We can do something like even 23. Let's do 5 for simplicity. And then we can also choose these different things, for example, language, speaker, tone, objective. So let's do tone, let's do casual, let's do language in English. We could do it in a lot of different languages, as you can see here. So we have tens of different languages that we can choose from. And then once I have set everything up here, we can click on generate again. So basically all I did was I fine-tuned my input, what I had already laid down there, because I wanted to change the tone and to do a different template and a different number of scenes. And here we have it. So now we have 5 scenes here. And now this looks good to me on the surface. I am going to click on continue in editor right now. And this will now open up the AI video editor. So right now I'm going to be able to, I'll actually resize the window a bit. I'm going to be able to impact on all the things in this presentation, not just the input or not just the tone of voice, but now I can adjust absolutely everything here. So for example, here on the left hand side, you see the scenes. Let's click on this first scene. So you can click on any one of these, but let's click on the first one to activate it. And now let's click on this AI avatar. And we can move her around like this. I can make her bigger or smaller if I want to. And by the way, as you can see, it has added this logo here. So this is one of my websites. I just added it in for fun as the company page for this demonstration video, and actually the AI picked it up here. So this is now on brand with my website. So the colors that you see here are directly from my website, which is pretty incredible. So if you want to make these on brand videos, all you need to do is just sign up with your company webpage and it will automatically design these pages so that they have the same colors as your brand. Right now, let's get rid of some of these elements here. Let's expand this one. And right now we can see that there's actually a problem. So the sales strategies, the S is on the next line, and also the same goes with this text right here. So we can actually highlight this text part and we can drag it to the left so that the words are in one line. And here I can change the font. So let's do like 60. Well, that's way too small. Let's do 120. And then let's stretch it back so that the words are on these 2 separate lines, but let's not stretch it too far so that this doesn't happen again. And by the way, at any point, if you would like to, you can play your slideshow and you can play any particular slide you want to. So for example, here we have the scene number 2. I can click on this play button to play that scene. And if I do this, it will start to present. So it will not only lay down these things here one by one, but it will also talk through this entire slide, and it's going to use the voice actor and the AI actor that you chose right here. So she will be talking in this presentation. And then once you're all set with the outlook of your presentation, you can start to tweak the text around. And by the way, if you don't see the text fully, you can click on this part to drag and resize the scene. So here we can, for example, focus on the text. And right now you can delete any words if you want to. You can write something more here if you need to. And also one thing that I really love about this software is that you have this different effect that you can tie in to your presentation. So for instance, here we have the first sentence that says that first, let's talk about the power of personalization. Now, if I click on this power word, or actually if I click on this, like this kind of an arrow at the top of it, you can see that there is a move in transition animation here. If I click on that, we can see that there is a 1.12 second animation that is a smooth velocity move in transition with a 0 second delay. All this sounds technical, but all this is actually doing is that once the presenter is saying the word power, the AI or this tool is going to render this power of personalization section here at the slideshow. And in a very similar fashion in the next sentence, where it says, in today's market, customers expect a personalized experience. This word personalized has a mixed animation. And here we have 2 animations. So first and foremost, this text personalized experience is going to appear. So when I click on this, we can see that it has a smooth transition, had a duration of 1 second. And now if I click back here, we can also see that this image, it is called Gorodenkov, it is also going to appear here. And we can play the animation to see what it would look like. So for instance, if I click on this left-hand side button, this left arrow, it is going to do this left fade in. And also if I click on the right hand side, it is going to do that. And then if I click on the upward arrow, it is going to bring the person from the below. And if I'm going to do the downward arrow, it is going to bring the person up from the above. And this is exactly what it's going to look like in the real presentation. And you can choose the duration here. So for instance, let's do 2 seconds. If we do 2 seconds, you're going to see that it's going to take a bit longer. So for instance, here, that is a 2-second animation right now. And if we do let's say 0.2, let's do 0.25 seconds, you can see that the animation is super fast. So you can also have control pretty much over everything here. I think that the 1 second animation looked really good, so we can go with that. Yeah, that looks pretty smooth. If you don't like this, you can just delete these triggers. And right now I'm going to play this entire scene. So as you can see, it is going to read it out loud, and it is going to have these triggers play out or fire whenever we're in a specific part of this text. So this is making it a bit more interactive than just having a boring little slideshow that has this text that is synthesized out loud, where nothing really moves and where it is all boring and where all your people are going to fall asleep during the next slide or during the second slide. And that's how you can customize the text. Then you can also choose a music to play as your background. So we have a lot of music tracks here. We can do basically all of these. You can just click those to activate, and you can also control the volume here. And if you have a long slideshow, it can be useful to have the looping enabled. So if your song is only like a minute in length and the slideshow is, let's say, 4 minutes, you don't want the music to cut out all of a sudden. So this one makes sure that the music is repeating at the background. And in my experience, I would say that it is good to keep the music very low on volume. So I would do something like 5 to 10%. And yeah, you can change the background media. So for example, if we click on this background media here, we can do some videos. You can also find some images to play as your background when you're doing your presentation. So for instance, let's do this one. As you can see right now, it changed the entire background, and I'm not liking this one. So I'll go and do Command Z or Control Z if you're using Windows to undo what I just did. We can do something different. For instance, let's go something like this. This looks decent, but it's still like taking, it is introducing a lot of contrast in this presentation. So let's not do that, even though this image has nothing I would complain about. But yeah, I think this simple presentation slide is actually pretty good. And also you can tweak the color. So as I said before, this is using my company colors right now because I entered my website when I was signing up, so it is fetching these colors directly from my website, but I can do anything I want to. So I can do a little bit more smooth color gradient, because even though I like the color or the company colors that I have on my website, I don't think that that makes a good gradient. So we can do something a bit more subtle here. And then we can also replace the scene layout by clicking the replace button. This allows you to swap your current slide's layout with something else. So for instance, let's do replace scene with this one. And now it has added a completely new slide. And before you go live with your video presentation, it is first and foremost important that you click on this play button to preview your video. So this will open up this different kind of a view where you can actually see what your presentation would look like right now with all the elements, with the AI avatar in place and stuff like that. And please don't get confused by the fact that this AI avatar is not speaking in this live previews. And that is simply because it takes some resources and computational power to render the talking head or the talking avatar version of this avatar. So if you see these presentation slides where you just have this kind of a empty or like an image of the avatar that is not doing anything, that is normal. That is not going to take place once you render your video. So this is just a preview. And they are doing this to save your time and to save resources. So if you're not happy with what you see here, you can still move things around before you generate your video. And also one thing that might be useful is you can also invite people. So you can click on this invite button and you can add these emails here to send this presentation through email to the people that you want to preview this presentation with before you publish it with, for example, your sales team. And you can also choose the access level. So you can invite people to take a look at your presentation. And also if you have a paid plan, you can invite those to edit your presentation. So you can basically invite an entire team to do the presentation with you without all you having to gather together with one desk and do all the editing with one computer. So that's pretty useful. You can also copy a link to this page from here that you can send anywhere, your group chat, whatever, if you just want people to quickly have a look at the preview of the presentation. But once you're ready, you can click on generate. And this one will render your AI presentation. So now it's no longer a preview. Now there is no longer just a boring AI avatar that is not saying anything, but it's actually a presentation where the avatar is also interactive and speaking the words that you have laid down here in the presentation. Do you have old, grainy, black and white videos? Well, in this case, this next tool is something you must know about. So Kolorize.cc is an AI video colorizer tool that allows you to drag and drop your video into the view and bring colors to it in just seconds without any technical know-how. Okay, so here's the Kolorize.cc website, and here on the right hand side you can see a black and white video that has been processed by it and that has added colors to it. And right now we're going to see if this actually works. Here is a little black and white video, a 5-second clip that is noisy, blurry and black and white. And first, let's try to use Kolorize to bring colors to this video. So let's click on upload a video. I will upload it here. We're starting to process it right now. And then I will process the video. The free version is only going to give me like a shaky little video that has only like 4 frames per second. So it's not going to be a video. So I'm going to use this paid version, which will render a full video. So let's click on process 1 credit. And after about 1 minute, the AI has processed the video. So let's click on download. And here we have the colorized video. And right now I will actually place these side by side and try to play them together just so that you can get an idea of what it actually was able to do. On the right hand side, we have the original video. And on the left hand side, we have the colorized video. And let me play these two for you. So I'll do this right about the same time. And as you can see, this left-hand side, especially this part where it actually pans out to the city, this looks incredible. So this looks exactly probably like it has looked back in the day when this video was shot. So yeah, even this part looks good, although this wall isn't fully like colorized and also the grass isn't fully colorized. But towards the end, this looks amazing. And also it's always a bit of a dice roll, so this can depend on what kind of footage you use. And last but not least on this list, we have BasedLabs AI Video Generator. This tool turns your images into short clips, for example, time lapses. And this is what the BasedLabs looks like. So this is the best image to video, short video clip generator. Right now I'll actually show you how to turn this image. Wait, I'll make it a bit smaller. I will show you how to turn this image into a video. So let's first and foremost, let's sign in. I'll use Google to save me some clicks. Then I'll give it a name. Then let's click on generate. Then I will drag and drop the image here. I will open it up in the editor. Make sure to choose the text to video model. So you don't want to use image to image or anything of that sort, because then you're not going to get a video. Now I have to be honest, I don't know about these models. So there are a couple of image to video models. So the best bet is just to play around with these. But I will use this LTX video as the default model. And then all you need to do is you need to tell the AI what you want to do with this image. So what kind of a video you want to generate. And obviously this is not going to be like a movie, or it's not going to be like a 2-minute video, but it's going to be a short clip, a short GIF file. And let's type in time lapse. and let's hit generate. Actually, there was an error, so I couldn't use the LTX video model for some reason, but I had to choose the HeyGen, and right now I'm trying to generate the video with that one. Okay, so now the result is ready, and just before I show it to you, here is the original image, so there's no movement in this one, and right now I'll show you the video that it generated. I'll show it again. So as you can see, it is moving the clouds, and it's also moving the surface of this lake in a natural way, and it looks like a time lapse. And I know that it's nothing too crazy, especially because you have all these other types of AI video generators these days, but for very specific use cases like this, where you have a still image and where there's not much going on, you can actually try to create a video of it. For example, this time lapse is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to do it. So this is I would say like an edge case, use case video generator. So if you I actually tried to generate a video where there was a sea and there were birds flying, and this tool didn't do anything to it. So it created this time lapse, but it didn't move the bird, so it looked unnatural. So this is not good for most of the use cases, but it can be very useful and very good and very like a funny way to enhance your images by turning those into those short clips in these nature scenery types of videos or images.